I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to talk about this. It's fine.
Oh, it's the lawn thing again.
With the grass there, but it's okay to let me mow my yard right here. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
What? Dude, like, again, like, why won't you let him mow your lawn?
So, can you please let me mow my yard right now?
This you can mow. That you can't.
It's my yard.
I know it's
so I'm going to mow.
Are you going to spray for weeds, you mother?
I care what you do.
No, are you
Why
going
do you
to?
care what I do?
Because I put money in it. You never put
Then stop putting money on it.
Let's just say, like, it was your lawn. Let's just say it was this dude's lawn. I'd be like, okay. you wanna mow this? Sure. You know, like, this guy can go on thinking that it's his lawn. He can think that he has to mow it all he wants. If he just keeps mowing my lawn, I'm like, all right, no problem, bro. Like, I'll look the other way, right? It's just like, that's just free labor.
This is my landlord.
Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, he's smelling the pillow?
I was away for a couple days. What the heck is he doing?
That's so invasion of privacy, that's terrible. Don't smell someone's pillows. Yo, get out of the bed. That's it? He's just like, alright. Oh, he's moving quick, yeah. Oh, hey, I was just looking at the outlet there, just making sure it has electricity in it. Don't smell someone's clothes, don't smell anybody's anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's gross. That's really creepy. Why tuck your shirt in too? You know what I mean? If you're gonna be gross, just be a gross person. Don't have the illusion that you're a responsible, you know, early riser. I don't like this at all. That's creepy, really creepy. Imagine coming home, your bed's all weird, it's all different. You're like, well, I don't own a pet, so nothing, who's in my bed? That's awful. I hope they're not bugs. Oh gosh, I'm itchy. Tenant evicted after 25 years. All right, 25 years of paying your rent, it's good stuff. Oh no, is that mold? I'm itchy watching that. Is that spore mold? You're just breathing that in for 25 years and you're alive? That's a superhuman, that's an X-Men. We need to find him.
You don't even know the law, you dummy. Why don't you bring the cops here? I would love to have the cops talk to you and tell you what the law is. Okay? And ask them if you're allowed to park on someone else's property.
Oh,
Marlene? What? Did you give me the right to park out
where's
there?
he parked though?
I said you could when you're coming and going. I didn't give you right for that car, but I don't think...
Dude, like, there were multiple people. When he moved the camera, I was like, who is that person over there?
Son, you have a problem. Honestly.
Well, honestly, Marlene, if it's being a problem to your tenants, I think it is a problem.
Where is the car? That's what we got to see, guys. Where is the vehicle, you know? Because that really does, that's what all this boils down to is, where's the car? Is it on your lawn? Is it in your driveway? Is it just parked out front? Like, this could go either way, you know? Comment down below. What side you repping with on this one?
Scammed us, entire house, and then she moved her things in. Illegally lived up there. Okay, in the attic. That's terrifying. All right, that's it. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, that's not fair at all. You gotta be paying rent. If you're using some of the house, there's some sort of agreement financially there. You know, you can't just be like, you pay everything, but I get the kitchen. That's also very scary. Living in the attic, you're just like doing homework, just here. Here's something upstairs? That's terrifying.
So I'm out here at the 32 unit where we finally were able to evict a tenant
that
has not been paying rent for 8+ months, and he's left this place a complete mess.
8 months? Ooh, roaches. Okay. Ooh, gotta get the food off the floor. That's number one.
All over here.
I've lived in some places with roaches. I've lived in 3 places with roaches off the top of my head right now. I swear to God. They're okay. They don't bite. Spiders are worse. What would you have, a house infested with roaches or a house infested with arachnids? Easy. Okay, that's a lot of fruit flies. I put the bananas in the microwave. They never get them. They haven't figured that one out yet. You gotta pay your rent. Like, why are people not paying rent? 2 days after, you know what I mean? Email, hi, just a nice email. Hello, this is the landlord. Did you forget something? End of the month, first and last, that's why they get it right off the bat.
Don't you get on my driveway? Don't you get on my driveway?
Out of your driveway? I mean, isn't he helping mow your lawn? Oh, but then he's gonna do this. Why is this even a problem, guys?
I need to know this, Martha, because you're obviously not going to mow it.
Okay.
You're taking care of your property and you're not starting.
I always have, and I always will.
That's why you got $90,000 in fines.
And that makes you happy?
You know, Martha over here, I don't understand why you're filming him mow your, like shouldn't you be happy?
It made me happy.
Well,
I
It
just
makes
wanted to
you happy? It makes you happy?
Like what? Like I'd be like, oh dude, like literally, like thank you for getting to that, man. Like now it's like my little property plus your property looks better. Like I appreciate you taking care of that, you know? Like I don't know why there's like bad blood here. It's literally like, dude, like you want a beer? Like let me get you something for doing that. Like appreciate it, you know? Like it never needed to get to this. If you would have said that to this dude, I guaranteed it would have been like, oh yeah, no problem, man. Like, but it's you come out with your camera, you're filming him. And it's just like, yeah, of course we're gonna have this altercation, and like it never needed to get to this point.
She must be lovely.
Why are you
Locking
yelling?
all doors. Because this is not what I expected of you.
Okay.
I need.
This is pretty intense.
Oh, she's getting really defensive because she's wrong. I love it. This is great. You know what this is called? Caught red-handed. That's what it's called.
What's intense about this?
I just don't
Take a
think.
picture.
I
You
think
wanna
it's.
take a picture?
I think
Take a
it's
picture.
really
Yeah, I
inappropriate
agree.
that you're looking through all our
Yeah,
stuff.
I
It
agree.
fell over.
Did not
okay,
fall
I'm
over.
moving this
That's
over
really
here. It fell over.
inappropriate.
You can see it's fallen over.
Jeez Louise.
I'm
Like,
not going through your stuff. It fell over,
That's
and
good.
I'm
Just
trying
stay
to
calm,
repair
no
this
swearing.
and move
Perfect.
that chair that's in that doorway. It won't come through.
I really wish you would stop yelling at me right now.
If you're not gonna do the laundry, don't go through my laundry. If you're touching my laundry, smelling my socks, moving things, throw a load in. You know what I mean? Help me out. That's it's always the people getting really loud or getting really defensive that are wrong. You know what I mean? It fell. What do you mean? You shouldn't be doing this. It's like it's a book. I read books. That's a book. Why wouldn't I have that? Strange. Can be a little entitled. They think I understand it's their space, but it's a shared space. It's a shared, paid-for space.
This tenant and her kids wrote all over the walls and built an extra room in the garage.
All right, here we go. Innovative. Some good drywall. All right, art. I like it.
It's giving very much PC, and I don't care about other people's
It's giving
stuff.
very much pissy. Pissy? Like it smells pissy? Okay, so you're not supposed to do that, obviously. You're building another wall, building another room. What is this, a university campus? You can't do that, it's illegal. Very illegal. Oh no, what a mess. That's a hoarder house right there. All right, dude, this is TLC Hoarders. This is my favorite show ever. Channel 47, I'd sit up with my mom, get a big bowl of popcorn and watch Hoarders for like 13 hours on reruns. This is awesome. This is terrible. You need a shovel to get all that. Or a dump truck. How do you have this much stuff anyway? That's too much. You need to watch some hoarding, some folding, some shows. What's that show? Oh, it's Marie Kelly, I think it's on Netflix. It's Organization. Lots out there. There's lots to choose from. Here we go.
I tell you, is the dog's gonna bite someone.
She's not, though.
You need to get her some help.
She doesn't need help.
Yes, she does.
She's a
She was all the way
brilliantly...
up here in my driveway wanting to bite me, showing all the signs of aggression. What is that?
I just don't really know like how to handle this situation, you know?
She's not an aggressive animal.
She was to me.
She's very sweet.
You don't get it.
Okay.
I can't help you get it. Okay? I can't go out in my backyard without her barking at me.
Like you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm sorry that you feel that way. Like I'm just sorry that you feel that way. Like I hope that my dog. We didn't see the dog, so it's impossible for me to say like whether or not he's right or he's wrong in this situation. We didn't see the dog, or maybe it is like super menacing, like massive German Shepherd that's coming after this dude. I doubt that is the case though. But it's like, how do you handle something like this? You know, it's like, I'm not gonna get rid of my dog because you feel uncomfortable. If she did go and bite you, like that's something else entirely. But I guess just like, try to keep her in your backyard, but like, damn, like, why do we gotta be like this, man? Why do we gotta be like this?
Leave my house for my kids to play. They can't play on the road because she stops them and puts violations on my door. I can't have a dog that barks. I can't have a dog that whines, but all these other people have dogs and they bark and you can't even walk down the street without them barking your head off. Out of their own house. But my dog can't make a noise?
Dogs bark. Like, I hate people who are like, tell your dog to stop doing what dogs do.
Your dog was on the back step barking and it tore up.
And yet now you're telling me I have more trash on my... I have no tools in my porch, but look at Bruce's. Bruce has a bike. Why is he allowed? Why are they allowed a moped on their porch, but I can't have bikes for my children? I'm only allowed 2. I have 4 kids. I have 4 kids, but I can only have 2 bikes.
Be a police officer. If you're gonna be a Karen, you could also be a police officer. Help people out, see what people are doing. If you're an involved person and like getting involved in people's stuff, sticking your nose in people's business, tell them what they should and shouldn't do, read the law book, read the code book, and then try and do that. Try and do some good. I can just tell by the stance alone that she said something that is mean. She's saying I would be very annoyed too. Dogs bark, kids ride bikes. Like, I don't understand what's the problem.
Worked so hard to build this house only for scumbag renters to not pay rent for the past 4 months, and the Ontario Landlord Tenant Board is backed up 6 months.
Gotta pay rent. End of the month. 2 days before, that's when my heart starts getting beaten fast. I know rent's coming up. Ooh, gotta switch some numbers over. There we go. Gotta pay rent. It's part of the agreement. Hey, can I live here? Yeah, it costs you though. All right, I'll pay the cost to live here. Deal. How do they evict you nowadays? They call the cops, they come in, kick down a door.
Yeah, it will be.
It will be going down. So what contract do we have? We'll go down to the magistrate office.
What contract we have?
Yeah, I wanna
we'll
know.
see down at
Go
the
ahead and
magistrate
film me.
office.
Oh, dudes, yeah, we gotta see the contract.
You owe me $40,300 for
don't.
3 years worth of work for
never
Winjet
signed-
Activewear.
I never
You
signed. No, never signed a contract for you for nothing for that much. Good, keep doing that because I'm gonna call the police. Go ahead, damage stuff.
You're talking about a contract, lady. Like, you gotta, if you want to really like be bringing in the legal documents into this thing, then the way that you do it is you go, here's the contract. There's the 40 grand. This is how much you owe me right here. You know, it's like when you don't have that, like you're carrying your like freaking Chihuahua instead or whatever freaking dog that is. You know, it's like that's not the contract. This is not gonna work the way that you're going about doing this.
Oh yeah, a little snooping around, eh? What's under there? Where's the Fruit Loops? You know? Threw my belongings in my flat while I'm at work. All right, definitely the UK. The freezer, or the ice box. The ice box, she's gone through my ice box. There we are. What are you gonna steal in there? There's nothing. Is that a microwave? Maybe she smells something good cooking. Yeah, don't go rummaging. You rummage through some stuff, you're gonna find some stuff, you know what I mean? Always leave a note, just says, caught ya. And then you open it, you're like, oh. No, I didn't see what's in there. You don't wanna go through people's sock drawers or things in their rooms, you know what I mean? You never know what you're gonna find. You should best not to snoop. Don't snoop.
I was nothing but nice to you. Nothing. I fed you. I gave you drinks.
What?
I talked to you. I did nothing but nice to you. Nothing but nice.
I asked you nicely to go the over there.
Okay, I mean clearly she was being loud of some sort. Like that's what was going on in your noise complaint.
Yeah, but this is my apartment.
And you want to tell me it's my problem? That's the second time your dumb ass done that to me.
Did what?
Your dumb that's a personal problem. I gotta work. You don't work, okay? Hardly. And you're gonna tell me it's to go and put earplugs in? You for it.
Once again, we gotta actually see how loud she's being, to warrant this level of behavior. How loud and how often, you know, those are the key statistics into this math equation that we have going on here of Karenness and wildness and whatever.
The eviction appears to be going to plan, but the women are in shock.
I stay here, in the street.
That's sad. There's nowhere to go.
This house. Because I don't have another... Nothing.
Give him a chance. I don't even know what to say on that one.
Known to the team, the woman on the phone has changed her mind about leaving.
No one else goes in there.
I feel like we're just
And
watching
she
a
asks
great
the
episode
other
here.
women
This
to
is
do
awesome.
the same.
I'm just gonna pull up
The
a chair.
woman who started the
What's going on?
sit-in
Oh,
also
no,
leaves of
as soon as
her
I
own
said it.
accord.
There's only one left in here now, and I just shut the door.
See, seems like a show I'd watch, first off. I love the narration. And we're outside. Tracy's gone outside, and the camera crew's run down the street after her. It's like, I love it. This is the difficult decision. You have to pay your rent, but like, you gotta give people places to live. We also need to come together as a community and get some more shelters going. 100%. I'm down for that.
No.
You have 2 seconds.
What?
Give me the Wi-Fi. I need the Wi-Fi.
You are an insane person. Wow, yeah, you're an insane person. That's true to the title of this video, guys. There's no saving grace in this one at all. Like, there's nothing else needed in this equation. No, you're nuts. She's been stealing your Wi-Fi, and then you change the password, probably because you don't want her stealing your Wi-Fi anymore, and then for her to come over here and, like, demand it, get out of here. Get out of here, lady.
We've signed a year-long tenancy to live in a SH, so I'm guessing that's not a nice word. Yeah, this is, it's got a nice deck. It's got nice greenery. I mean, I'm looking at the glass half full here, you know? Okay. Yeah. This looks like every university apartment ever. Like, I don't get it. It's just kind of like what you get for what you pay. You know what I mean? Like, it looks, if this is a university town, spot on. Throw some posters of Van Halen or like Greta Van Fleet over top of the holes. You're good. Not bad. A couple DIYs, do it yourselves. You're gonna learn something at the same time. Handy with some tools. Maybe a walkthrough before you sign anything would be good.
Just last a bit.
Oh. And we're destroying property now. We are destroying property. I hope that's your pool, buddy, but I doubt that it is.
That's gonna go in their yard and like their house and everything.
Oh. Oh no, it is his. And now he's just, oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay. Few questions here. One, if that's your pool, why are you doing that to your pool? And then yeah, two, like we didn't think ahead a little bit here, guys. Like we didn't think that maybe there's a better way about going about doing this. Because you're literally about to flood their home. Like that is going directly into their freaking basement. This is going to cost you dollars. Wow, this was poor thought out. Done.
No, when you give somebody 24 hours notice and get a response, you have not done that to anyone.
Landlord.
You haven't, exactly, you have not
agreement.
given anyone 24 hours notice. You texted at 2 o'clock. It is now 3. You don't get to decide when you get to show up for an inspection that is not even necessary. We are leaving on the 31st. And until then, whatever you guys have decided can be done. Can be done, but you do not get to open my front door when I'm a woman home alone. And open my front door, Christian.
Yeah, Christian shouldn't be doing that. Christian should be emailing, waiting for a response. Yeah, you can't just be walking into people's houses. That's snooping, that's stealing, that's breaking and entering. I was seeing an apartment once at a university, this guy opened the door and the guy was sleeping in there. He's like, this is your room, do you like it? And I was like, does it come with the guy sleeping in there? Because if he's cool to move out, I'm cool to move in, you know? I don't like when they do that. It's not very fair. Feels like you don't own the place all of a sudden. Try to make it your own, you know?
Access for mount.
I understand you do it.
When does it appear you get the victim?
So
That's
on this episode of Cops.
Okay. It's harassment.
Well, the way I look at it, I don't see a camera pointed at your group. I see
That
a camera
one
that is
was.
pointed right here, and I see a camera that is pointed straight
That's
down.
good. That loud bird, it sounds Canadian too. Just like so loud. It's like 6 a.m. You're just like, wah, 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 wah. That's terrible.
And what's this
That's a
right
loud
now?
bird. That's the loudest bird I've ever heard in my
all
life.
day long. Watch YouTube. Tons of it happens. There's nothing I can do about that in recording it. Just like I have a recorder on, I have a camera in that car, I have a camera in that car. Because everything comes down to cameras today.
He said down here. He said, this sounds Canadian for sure.
Probably just wear it. These violations, film it.
I don't know what really is going on here. Looks like a nice property. It looks like Barrie. That's my best guess there. Innisville House, you know, somewhere up there. Okay, just a good conversation. You gotta work it out. You gotta work these agreements out with your landlord. If you're making an income, you gotta pay for the electricity, you gotta pay for the lights, you gotta pay for where you're staying. Nothing's free.
Good morning, neighborhood. We'd like to congratulate the Georgia Bulldogs on their fine SEC victory last night. And I'd particularly like to say go Dogs to my neighbors, the Faulkners.
What in the holy, like literally, like what hell did I wake up in today?
It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I just wanted to see if y'all could give us a shout out. Go Dogs!
What?
Huh? We beat the dog crap out of you. Huh?
What the hell?
Well, wake up.
If my neighbor was doing that, like, no. Do you imagine the resale value on your house just by having that individual next to it? Like, this is pennies now. Like, your $1 million home is now worth, like, literally nothing because that dude is living right next to you doing this every freaking day. Get out of here, bro.
You can't evict me for not paying rent. Housing's a human right.
He doesn't know what I know. Watch this.
Hey!
Yeah, turning off the water and the lights, that's not usually good. You know what I mean? If you can't, you gotta pay your rent. Unfortunately, you have to pay to live there.
Hey! He doesn't know what I know. Watch this. Just because I stop paying doesn't mean you can stop your services. That's a constructive eviction. I'm suing.
I knew I shouldn't have rushed into becoming a landlord without learning by following two guys take on real estate here and on YouTube.
Okay, that's helpful. That's good. He's playing both roles, it looks like. That's good. One man in his time plays many parts. You get paid, you have to give the services. You know what I mean? Electricity, heat, so on. It's good to stay informed. Good to stay informed. Too many people out there have no windows. You know what I mean? These university houses are riddled with holes and unsafe stuff, bugs. You know what I mean? You gotta know your rights. You gotta read some stuff. Read it over before you sign. You know what I mean? Me buying rental properties, thinking I'm such a boss and never gonna have issues. Okay? And then crying, have a tenant that isn't paid rent for 5 months. Okay. You gotta pay your rent on time. It's monthly. I've had friends who are like, yeah, I haven't paid my rent in like 4 months. I'm like, how do you have a place to live then? I don't know. Maybe my parents scared us growing up, but they're like, if you don't pay your rent by that last day, they steal your food. They steal you. I'm like, what? What? Turn the lights off. You don't have a place. You like all your stuff is like packed, like folded on the curb all of a sudden. You're like, how does this, what? This is a leap year. How did it's the 31st? That was the 1st.
Okay. Tell me this is your home. I feel like this isn't their home. Okay, is this your home? What? Okay, so I don't know how the hell he managed to get that, like literally like crazy device right there. But there's so many things going on here because yes, he did that, and that's not cool. But we also saw right at the end there, the car in the driveway, and then another vehicle just completely blocking said car. I imagine that he's trapped right now, and then this is the retaliation. I don't think this is a very effective retaliation, but like maybe it is. Whoever parked there is the dumbest individual of life though, because like that is just like so abhorrently wrong.
Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor Morning. We're at the complex, a 7-unit rental property where 200 to 300 tires were dropped off in the backyard of one of the units the other day. Now, we called the police to make sure they weren't stolen. The police showed up, said, hey, they're not stolen. However, a tire store was just evicted. Now, we have one tenant in there who we are trying to evict as well for not paying rent.
Caught red-handed. Maybe they were stealing the tires. Maybe they were buying the tires and then they were gonna start their own startup business. I'm down for that. Small businesses?
For 4 months.
Oh,
and
okay.
the police confirmed, yes,
Like
that is
you're making
the
yourself a
tenant who dropped the
go-kart
tires
park.
off because their tire store was evicted. And later that
And some kegs quickly going by. And I see a bunch of kegs.
They know each other. One to pay rent, one to tell us, hey, we can't get rental assistance because our tire store was evicted.
Okay.
And this, we think, may or may not be the tire store based on the police description and the hundreds and thousands of tires in their yard.
Sometimes you need room to start said businesses. You know, you need the backyard. That's a big, beautiful garage. I feel like you could just get about half those tires in there, nice and neat up against the wall, Canadian Tire commercial style. Looks like they're starting a go-kart park in the back. Like that would be like the best startup. You know what I mean? Instead of like, we're gonna start a tire store. I'd be like, ever thought about the go-kart industry, Frank? You know what I mean? I feel like that's just the start of a movie right there. And then he has the best outdoor track in his backyard. All around the world, just travel to. Then you can pay rent. Then you can own the whole property and pay rent, you know? Everything's fair, legalities, money. I love it.
I got arrested for walking in my swimming pool. I got pictures of her and her son. This is all her. My neighbors, I got pictures they took all afternoon.
So they...
That's not her goddamn yard. That is supposed to be an alleyway that's shared. Look, the judge is going to have to decide. The judge done decided this. It doesn't really matter because we still got arrested falsely for criminal trespassing. So I want them arrested for criminal trespassing today.
But you just said it's a shared space. You share, like, it's a shared space, and they were using it to go to their backyard to swim in their pool. And what? You're walking in it right now, so shouldn't you be just as guilty as them? And to get arrested for that? You're just so not even connected to reality, lady.
Signs that you have a slumlord. Secret holes in the walls, exposed wiring, the light that does absolutely nothing, the fireplace that doesn't work, the landlord special all over everything, the laundry room covered in what I can only hope is pee, whatever this is hiding down here,
it's a pre-allergy.
and the doors that never
I don't get
close.
it. This person seems upset by what they're seeing. These are all great. You have a fireplace in your place? That's awesome. I mean, it doesn't work. That sucks. The light on and off. I mean, these walkthroughs are crucial. Get the landlords to click the lights on. I'm like, oh, do you mind clicking the light on for me? And they're like, oh, it doesn't work. I'm like, might need to get that fixed before I move in then. Holes in walls, there's holes in walls. Drywall is not the most secure type of wall. It's gonna have some holes and chips in it. That needs some floorboard, a little bit of DAP there, put some duct tape on that wall. Easy, call it a day.
Oh, can you tell me what it is?
Open
You
the
seem
door.
pretty angry.
Okay, yeah, no, keep trying that. That'll work. Just do it a few more times. I think it'll
I
get it done.
really don't want to open the door unless you calm down.
Yeah, there's no way I'm opening the goddamn door.
Open the door.
No.
No way, that's crazy.
I'm sorry. Can you just tell me if something went wrong or if something happened? I'm not aware.
There is
Wait,
something wrong.
Wait, what is? Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. I wanted to know so bad. What the hell went wrong? What was it? Why are you doing this? Why are you annihilating my front door like this, guys? Comment down below if you know what happened at the end of this clip. Maybe if there's a part 3 to this video, we can include it.
So the tenants here decided to rip out all of the cabinets. They stole all of the appliances.
All the shims too?
They even took the countertops, electrical.
Countertops? Starting
Not
to
their
cover
house
this.
though, so they don't care.
Was that like metal sheeting on the windows though? Yeah, you can't steal. Also, you can't steal like the sinks and the countertops and stuff. Where are you gonna take those? You can't just sell counters. If you were a cabinet maker, I used to be a cabinet maker. That's why I said shims. Or those carpenters out there. That's why I don't do it anymore. They all fell. Oh gosh, is that bugs? Ooh, okay. Clean it up or burn the whole house down. I'm already down for burning the whole house down. A controlled fire from a distance, some marshmallows, bugs are dead, everyone's happy. It's gotta go. Gasoline? That looks like that house that I used to, I worked for a cleanup industry, or a junk place. And I used to go into some bug-ridded houses like that. Big hoarder houses. Light it up, you know, make a Guy Fawkes night of it. Clean it all up, get some old clothes in there, you know, Goodwill doesn't want them, be like, throw them on the bonfire. Have a big town bonfire. It's community, it's getting close to each other. It's way too much bugs, way too much. Ooh, itchy, itchy, itchies.